Hey there, feline enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a perfect topic for you: how to tell your cat not to do something. Being a parent to a cat will teach you one thing above all others: these creatures can act out too. Specifically, willful misconduct as opposed to the more commonplace infractions that all living things are prone to. Some of these actions will be considered endearing. For example, a cat who does nothing but meow all the time to attract your attention is one example. But then there are some who are just obnoxious. What can be done to escape this predicament? Rein in your feline friend. To you, that may come as a shocking discovery. Now you know how to train your cat to act in a certain way, which is something you didn't know previously. But before you go on, there's something we want you to remember: discipline does not mean punishment in this context. Social reconfiguration is a more appropriate concept to associate with it. You will quickly learn that cats can also act badly, which is one of the most obvious things you will know. Not just doing something wrong once in a while, which is something all living things do, but actually acting badly. Some of these habits will be seen as cute. For example, a cat that meows or does other things all the time to get your attention is one example. But some of them are just plain annoying. What should I do to get out of this? Teach your cat what to do. Why do cats misbehave? Most of the time, what you think is your cat acting up is just them showing how naturally shy they are as animals. Because of this, it is not a good idea to blame them for how nature made them when you could help them change. There are times, though, when the cat just randomly learned how to behave badly and began to follow through with it. You might have been partly to blame because you didn't stop the behavior sooner, but this isn't a game of who's to blame. Depending on what is making your cat act up, you will need to be very careful and patient when you try to train it. You'll need a lot of patience, trust us. If you're tired of your furry friend wreaking havoc around the house, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more cat-tastic content. Let's get started. We all love our cats, but sometimes they can be a handful. Whether it's scratching the furniture, jumping on countertops, or attacking your toes, we've all been there. The good news is, with a few tips and tricks, you can effectively communicate with your cat and curb those unwanted behaviors. 1. Use your voice. If you want to stop your cat from doing something you don't like, you might only need to use your words. Prepare a stop word that you can use on the cat when it starts to act badly. Saying no or hey out loud and firmly will do the trick. Following through is important for this to work. If you use a stop word with your cat, use it so often that it starts to associate it with bad behavior that it needs to stop. 2. Clap your hands. Putting your hands together is another way to get a cat to stop being bad. When someone claps their hands together, they make a quick, loud noise that will bother cats and make them stop. Some cats also get scared quickly. Clapping your hands together will give them a jolt. If you do that over and over, they will start to connect what they were doing, which is bad behavior, with the scary sound of your claps. 3. Use cans that make noise. This one works great for cats that like to jump up on cabinets and other high places. This is also useful if you don't want your cat to look in certain places. It also works when you need to keep the cat away from plants around the house. Put some empty drink cans on top of each other so that they barely touch each other. This will make them all wobble. The noise will be enough to scare the animal away the first time it comes close and makes them wobble. This should be done 2 or 3 more times until the cat gets the idea. You shouldn't have to do this more than 5 times for big cats. 4. Put up deterrents. Some cats will do anything to stay away from fruit. Some people don't like pepper flakes for some reason. You can guess where that puts us. On top of things, it is possible to buy sprays that cover up these smells and use them in places where you don't want to see the cat. You can find sprays that make things that your cat likes to chew taste bad. These sprays won't hurt your cat. 5. Have fun with the cat. If your cat is bored, bad things are sure to happen. If you don't play with your cat enough, it might be because of you that it acts up. Someone isn't getting enough playtime if your cat likes to run around the house, chase things, swipe at your leg as you walk by, and other things. We think that older cats biting is another case that should be brought up here. When this happens, it's generally because the cat is scared or confused. Getting the cat some toys will help it stop acting this way. Get it cat furniture to scratch and a swing to play with when you're not there. Anything that makes you feel better is great. 6. Take a break. Give the cat a time out when it does something wrong. Set aside a room in the house to be the cat's jail. It would be better to use your bathroom. Pick them up right away and put them in the toilet for 20 to 30 minutes whenever they do something bad. 7. Use a spray bottle. Spraying someone with water is not fun for anyone. Yes, even cats. If the cat does something bad, get a spray bottle and squirt it with water. Whenever you use this method to punish the cat, make sure it never knows that the water is coming from you. They will connect the water spray with you instead of their bad behavior if you don't. 8. Give praise for good behavior. It might sound silly, but giving a cat a treat when they do something right is a way to train them. The idea behind this is that the cat will learn that being good means getting a treat. The animal does more good things because it wants more treats. We don't think a cat that is busy being good will have much time to be bad, do you? If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up, and share your cat training success stories in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more feline-friendly content. Until next time, happy training!